Hello there carpologists, I'm Joe, and today I'm going to show you a few little techniques to use to try and make casting zig rigs that little bit easier. Before we get onto the casting techniques, you've got to make sure that your terminal tackle is going to be doing the business. There's no point in nailing your casting if what you're putting out is going to be ineffective. Today I'm fishing with a lead clip setup. This means that the tail rubber can slide off on the take, because there's nothing worse than playing a fish with a really long zig and the lead's swinging around like this. Not only is the fight horrible, it could cause damage to the fish's mouth and you're more likely to lose a fish. The other end, I've got a tail rubber on the rig side. This means that the rig's kicked away from the lead, and again on the cast it helps to eliminate any kind of tangles. Moving on to the hook link material, it's important to make sure you're using something fit for purpose. That's why today I'm using ESP Zig and floater line in 8 pound. This is a mono, highly abrasion resistant, super strong, but most importantly virtually invisible in the water. So when you're casting out there and your line's in the water, the fish won't see your line, it'll only see your bait. Moving on to the bait, I'm going to use a water boatman. This lake is full of naturals, and if I whacked on a bright pop-up or a high-vis foam, they're going to spot it and think, that's not natural, I'm going to avoid it. Going with something that they're more likely to eat is more likely to pick me up a bite on this water. Now I've talked to you about the end tackle I'm using, I'm going to show you a few techniques to make casting these zig rigs a little bit easier. The first mistake people often make is where they position their lead on the cast. Don't be tempted to wind it all the way to the top eye, because not only could you damage the eye or crack off on the cast, you're going to be casting the lead from an unnatural position. We've all tried it. You whack the lead out and it goes so high you've got time to put the kettle on and make a brew before it lands, or you do the complete opposite and slam it at your feet, both of which are highly embarrassing but could spook the fish off. So the best place to position your lead is where you normally would, in line with a spigot. That gives you best control, best accuracy and best distance. Now we've got the lead positioning sorted, we've still got the issue of several feet of zig line on the ground and your hook that could potentially get caught in debris like leaves and twigs. So the easiest method to eliminate that is to use an empty bucket. Whack your zig straight inside of it, position just behind where you're casting, so when you cast it's going to whip straight out the bucket and you know it's not going to be caught on anything and you're going to be fishing efficiently. The next item you can use is another simple one. Once again, an unhooking mat, something everyone will have. Whack it straight in the center so you know it's not going to hit any of the sides and you're ready to cast out. So there you go, a few tips and tricks on how to cast out a zig rig efficiently. Using simple things you have with you on the bank already, you can avoid tangles and make sure you're hitting the spot with a rig that's presented perfectly every single time. So I hope that's helped. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you again soon.